The Lockheed Martin F-22 Raptor, which is the world's most advanced warplane, is going to receive a major technological improvement in the next couple of months. In a post from the U.S. Air Force Combat Air Command Chief General Mark D. Kelly, there had been a hint related to the future of the current military aircraft. In the official Air Force artworks and the FY23 budget, the U.S. Air Force has hinted that the F-22 is going to receive major upgrades in order to stay one step ahead of our existing and future enemies. An upgrade to the 25-year-old F-22 Raptor is much needed. These modifications were revealed in the FY23 budget proposal papers and an official artwork published by General Mark Kelly, the commander of Air Combat Command, to mark the 15th anniversary of the first F-22 flight demonstration, which was approved by Congress 15 years ago. It is possible to see these Raptors equipped with new stealthy external fuel tanks, 2 under-fuselage faceted pods, and an unknown air-to-air missile seen in the artwork. But the documents also contain some surprises, including the revelation of a previously unknown linkage between the F-22 and NGAD, the system of systems that includes the first Air Force 6th generation fighter aircraft. Let's take a look at what we know so far regarding these new updates. In February, an F-22 with 2 pods fixed beneath its outer underwing missile launchers was tested within the Plant 42 Air Base in Palmdale, California. Inside these 2 pods, we don't know what kind of systems are running. To avoid dangerously degrading the Raptor's radar cross-section, a special electronic warfare pod may have been built specifically for it. EW systems inside the F-22 Raptor are currently incredibly sophisticated, yet given how quickly EW technology is evolving, it may be worth trading some of the Raptor's low observability for new and improved capabilities. It would also make it easier and less expensive to add new capabilities to the aircraft once they are developed. Also, the War Zone believed that one of the 2 pods had a faceted aperture for an infrared search and track system. The Advanced Tactical Fighter program originally planned to use this type of sensor, however, it was ultimately abandoned. According to recently leaked Small Business Innovation research data, the Air Force is now looking to reuse this capability for the Raptor F-22 program. The engineers are now looking for new technological solutions that could detect objects falling in the long range and in the spectrum of infrared light. Contractors will be evaluated by the Air Force for their ability to achieve this requirement if they can provide a product that does so. In order to install an IRST system like the F-35's electro-optical targeting system to the F-22, significant and costly changes would be required to the aircraft. Lockheed Martin has previously ruled out the possibility of installing an IRST sensor on the Raptor a few years back. Aside from F-22 requirements, the same SBIR documentation includes additional features, including cyber intrusion detection and prevention, predictive maintenance, enhanced sensing, pilot-assisted autonomous navigation, Scorpion helmet-mounted display, Red Air Threat Replication application, optimized intercept, real-time debriefing, and manned-unmanned teaming. While the Raptor was being developed, the Air Force chose to remove the HMD, a capability that was later examined by the Air Force when the aircraft entered service. The Air Force's standard HMD, the Joint Helmet-Mounted Cueing System, was first considered for integration, but a variety of issues related to aircraft characteristics slowed things down. An attempt to incorporate the Scorpion HMD system by the Air Force was unsuccessful because of unknown problems. It is important to note that new external fuel tanks, known as the low-drag tanks and pylon, will replace the current 600-gallon tanks in order to improve both the stealth and aerodynamic efficiency. According to the information provided in the budget request for FY23, F-22's low-drag tank and pylon capability is very important to preserve air superiority in the joint flight and combating emerging threats. To ensure future mission execution and success, the Raptor must have an enhanced range capability while preserving its own survivability due to the improvement of enemy technology involving detection and the emergence of fighter, cargo, and refueling platforms with growing engagement ranges. With the F-22 LDTP, you'll get greater endurance, range, and lethality without sacrificing any of the plane's survivability or durability. Using the low-drag tanks, the F-22 will be able to fly faster and farther with external tanks, all while reducing the drag. They are fitted with intelligent hydraulic technology that allows for precise ejection performance and a smooth windswept surface for little drag without the need to store. Under the advanced technology development, the key focus LDTP risk reduction activities are included. Engineers, manufacturers, and developers will be required to document their work as it relates to the LDTP principal thrust. In order to gain a strategic advantage against rivals like China, which has stealth aircrafts, the United States is focusing on both the range and low observability, which is understandable. External fuel tanks that do not adversely affect the Raptor's performance are obviously a significant plus. The last upgrade seen in the artwork is a mysterious new air-to-air missile. While there are a lot of air-to-air missile systems, it's possible that the one in the image might be a sample design, which may or may not match the actual deal for the extremely classified AIM-260 missile. So as of yet, the missile has never been portrayed in any form of graphic, and details concerning the program are relatively rare. The development of the AIM-260, sometimes named the Joint Advanced Tactical Missile, was first disclosed in 2019 and has been in the works since at least 2017. The new long-range air-to-air missile is intended to replace the AIM-120 AMRAAM in order to face and counter the threat which is posed by the Chinese PL-15 missile, while also preventing any foreign threats from being able to outrange the AIM-120. Flight tests are currently underway, and the missile is expected to be deployed by next year. According to the FY23 documents provided in the start of this video, the F-22's enhancements are directly linked to the development of the NGAD. Using the Raptor as an experimental prototype for new technologies, the NGAD and the Raptor are both expected to profit from the transfer of technology. It's mentioned in the documents. Reducing risk, research, trials, and prototype models of classified F-22 development projects, the F-22 Advanced Technology Development Program makes use of commercial best practices like agility and learning to accomplish rapid purchases. The F-22 Raptor could use a program cycle for capabilities as they mature to develop, test, and field software and hardware from different programs. When it comes to technology transfer, the F-22 program uses both the next-generation air dominance system as well as its own development pipeline to achieve maximum efficiency. The F-22 weapon system will be used to develop, combine, and test NGAD-developed technology. It is possible that the F-22 is being used to test a new technology such as the mirror-like coating that has emerged on two Raptors at Nellis Air Force Base in Nevada since late 2021. However, the system of systems of the 6th generation appears to be even more closely linked to the real reason for these coatings, which vary between these aircrafts. The Lockheed Martin F-22 Raptor combat aircraft has received approximately $11 billion in future upgrades from the United States Air Force. The F-22 Program Office Advanced Raptor Enhancement and Sustainment was given $10.863 million by the service on November 5th. It was stated in the contract notification that this budget agreement will provide support for the necessary supplies, services, and renovation of the F-22 Raptor, including hardware kit services such as upgrades and improvements. But will this budget be enough to make the F-22 an absolute elite war airplane? We'll see what the future holds for us. Will these improvements help the F-22 to reach the next level? Let us know in the comments below. That's all for today, guys. If you like this video, make sure to hit the thumbs up. Also, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon for any new updates. See you in the next one.